I love you got the Farley mural.
Yeah, man. This young man named Brady Matthews painted this for me, and it was his first one.
Well, Brady Matthews needs to hear the story, and then we'll go jump on to more stories.
Yeah, we'll jump on to more stories in just a second.
David Tell and I shared an office at Saturday Night Live. If you want to make sure nothing gets done, put the two of us in an office, like polar opposites. He had a box set of Otis Redding that Lauren gave him for his birthday, and he cut a hole where the mouth was and put a cigarette in it and lit it. Like, that was 2 weeks of fucking laughter. Like, how long does a cigarette last? One of them would go faster, and we're like, he's actually smoking. We weren't well. So Farley comes in on a rewrite night. There's no reason for Farley to be in the building. He was the most beautiful man I ever met in my life. Ever. My other grandfather, Red, my mom's dad, Maurice Ferguson, he was the one, man, that saw him. He was the most beautiful man ever. And then Chris, right behind him. And Chris wasn't sober the 2 years I was there. He had his shit together. And he was, in a van down by the river. It's then.
Yeah.
And he comes in, he goes, "What are you guys doing?" And me and David Tell go, "We'll give you $100 to take a shit out the window."
Oh, yeah.
But we said at the same time, like creepy twins, "Come play with us, Danny. We'll pay you $100." He asked us what we were doing, and our answer at the same time. He's from Brooklyn. I'm from Jersey. He's Jewish. I'm Catholic. Like, we'll give you $100. Like the cadence, like we were singing a song together to shit out the window.
Oh, man.
And he goes, "Give me the money first." And we were like, "Oh fuck!" Patting pockets, bro. And including, and I'm not exaggerating,
making lunch, baby.
$4 in coins. It was exactly $100. And so he takes the paper money, Chris Farley, puts it in his pocket, and then reaches across my desk, which is against the window, the longest way you could go. And the strong motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Lifts that shit, tilts the desk, and the coins, like in a cartoon, ding, 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 into his pocket. Like, ding, 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 like stacks of quarters, stacks of, like, ding, 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 ding. It was amazing. Drops the desk, opens that giant-ass window, goes up on the window ledge, and rests the window on the back of his neck facing in the building.
Oh, wow.
Is the 17th floor.
Yeah.
He could fall to his death at any moment.
Especially at his weight, too. That's a risk.
He's very graceful, man. He was at no risk of losing.
Did he have long legs?
No, he was just like a football player, and he just had incredible balance. You see him do cartwheels and shit and flips. He was great. And the only thing in the building was like his nose, his hands that were on his knees, and the snot bubble coming out of his nose.
And all the holding, just his head against that window.
Well, yeah, and he's balancing on the ledge as well, right?
Right.
But it became obvious, and they do tell the story on stage, it became obvious immediately that Chris
couldn't get it to pop.
He didn't have to shit at all.
Oh.
But he had the money. And he always delivers, and the deal's a deal, but he always delivers.
So you're doing that body Tetris at that point. You know what I'm talking about?
I love you. I swear to God, I'll fucking marry you.
You start fucking playing Jenga with yourself, bro, because you got to find a turd in you.
Body Tetris, I'm imagining.
But that's true, though.
You just moving around?
Yeah, I mean, you're doing things, yeah.
That's when you get the diarrhea with the stomach ache. You're like, I got to move this bubble here.
Dude, that's when you start.
Now's when I need that shitty piece that comes down, makes it right, and comes down again.
Yeah.
The one that fucks up your whole game.
Yeah, that little hitter. You need that baller.
So, like, the window's rattling from effort. Like, he's purple, and it's Farley. He's going like, "Son of a, I'll get it."
And is he saying stuff also to make you guys laugh at this point as well?
He can't. He's insatiable that way. He can't. And after like a minute, which is a long time when a guy's above the skating rink.
Yeah.
Like if you ever see like one Fig Newton without the Newton, one of those, like that size, that shape, like it was like square shape.
Oh yeah.
And it was thin.
Oh yeah.
I'll guess consistency. Fell like the snow through the window behind him. Fell from his ass. In the window onto my fucking desk.
Oh, that's a Detroit Dove right there. That's
it
beautiful.
was. He wipes his ass with his hand. There's no papers.
Oh, no.
We don't write. We don't write.
Yeah.
We do nothing in there but fucking. I watch him smoke. I do diamond push-ups and I call escorts. And fucking Farley wipes his ass with his hand and goes, and starts doing like a zombie walk and starts chasing in quotes because he's doing a zombie walk. Me and David Tell are hauling ass down these hallways, but like in Scooby-Doo, he's always right fucking behind us. He's just going, arr. His eyes are all the way in the back of his head, so we don't know how he can see. And it went from like, haha, to like, oh no, like terrifying. Like, I fought a Harbor Heights Mexican Mafia gangbanger who's on PCP, and he wouldn't go down. I'm like, oh, this is great. Just bah, 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 bah. Like, right between the chin and from his fucking middle of his eyebrow to, like, his bottom lip. Just bah, bah, bah. And then, like, a minute in, you go, this is a horror movie. Like, I'm getting tired. And he kept going, you fucking nigger. You fucking. I'm like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, somebody fucking jump. Mitch Mulaney gets out of his car and beats him up and the whole set. Mitch Mulaney, like, apparently just fought in Oakland his whole life. It was amazing. Rest in peace, brother. He saved my life. Wow. So Farley's chasing us around. There's a hallway going to Lauren's office that's single file only.
Lorne Michaels.
Yeah, Lauren Green, actually. Yeah. He took over the show for a while.
Did he really?
No, he just mentioned Michael Landon, so I jump on that.
I love Michael Landon.
Okay. Have you told him?
No, well, I didn't get... My mom almost met him one time at the fairgrounds, but...
We're going to get into this on mine. Okay. Let's start more stories with this.
Okay.
Because this ties right into everything I was just saying about your home. Okay. It's fascinating. He was the ideal. He was the guy.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. Even the pajamas that were the whole body red pajamas. You're like, see? That's what a man wears.
Oh, he was Prince Henry. He was Prince Henry. Prince Harry.
Prince Harry?
He was our, he was our...
Yeah.
He was Estee Lauder. He was somebody, he was the big deal.
Attell and I had single file only. And I'm like, I am 11 months removed from college wrestling. So I'm like, and this motherfucker's right next to me, ass and elbows, David Tell, and he's like, I'm like, neither one of us are giving it up, and I'm on the bookshelf side, and it hits my shoulder, and my shoulder comes out of the socket and goes around me like a grandma taking her bra off at the table. Yeah. It felt like it just went around my body, and if you're not sure you've been knocked out, it's like, I'm not sure if I napped or not. You did. Because there's no, like, no, I didn't nap. Like, I don't know if I napped. Like, then something happened. If you're like, did I just get fucking knocked? Yes.
Yes, you did.
And I'm standing there, I'm laying on my back, and Farley in the shit hand, he's going, and I'm like, and I go, fuck you, Farley. I broke my fucking shoulder. I'm like putting it on, like really acting. I made myself cry, and he goes, are you okay? And he stands up, and I just got up, and I ran out of the fucking building, and I jogged home, and I got under the covers. It was like the most amazingly funny, the most impossible thing, the most frightening thing. And I like fooled like a beautiful man into thinking I was hurt. Yeah. And like that hurt me worse than anything. His like, are you okay? Like when he stopped being a zombie, it was like heartbreaking. I just fucking wanted to throw myself in front of a cab.
But it's almost perfect, man. I can imagine at that moment you're under the covers and you created all of these things happened, and you're filled with all these feelings. You're filled with excitement, laughter, fear, chicanery, because you guys created this crazy thing. The vision,
tomfoolery, and rumpus.
The vision that somebody got shit on, the vision that hurt, and all of that. It's like, and then you were able probably to like sleep comfortably.
That's an enormous event.
But it just shows how many feelings you have to have sometimes as an alcoholic to be filled with, to be able to just...
Oh, it was an overload. It was too many feelings.
Right.
But the one that got me was are you okay? Yeah. That fucking, to this day, I could, if I think about it long enough, I'll fucking cry. Like, that's a beautiful, beautiful man. Like, there's a reason you mention his name and people go, oh my God. Like, yeah, you think you know, but you don't know. But I'm glad you know what you know.
Yeah.
But he was the most beautiful man I ever met in my life, not named Maurice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the most beautiful man. Oh, ours is always, growing up it was Michael Landon, and as an adult I haven't chosen. But when I was young it was Michael Landon.
Right across from me, buddy.